super-eruption. Next will happen where we aren't looking, says expert. Sign up for the biggest new releases, reviews and tech hacks. Subscribe. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these news. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or service. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any. Volcanologist Clive Oppenheimer insisted that the Yellowstone volcano is one of the more popular volcanoes in However, during an interview with Express.co.uk, he noted that an explosion from this volcano may not be the biggest. He added that in the recent past, volcanologists have been surprised by massive eruptions from volcanoes that weren't being studied vigorous. He noted some examples of this in the last 30 years and warned the next big eruption could come from a volcano that is often Mr. Oppenheimer said, "One of the things about Yellowstone is it doesn't look like a volcano. It is on such a rock." I think people will also think about Hawaii, which is erupting frequently. They will think about the volcanoes in Alaska, which are active. Yellowstone does get a lot of popular attention. Ever since the BBC did a docudrama on it 20 years, it even gave volcanologists the term supervolcano, which we bandy about now. In terms of future threats, I think one of the lessons we have learned over the last decade is that the next really big eruption is probably going to happen somewhere we weren't even looking. Mr. Oppenheimer then gave examples of volcanic eruptions that stunned the scientific community. Yellowstone volcano, expert debunks theory of overdue eruption. He said, the examples of this in the last few decades, Mount Pinatubo in 1991, that was the largest eruption now in 100 years, in the Philippines. It changed the global climate, and this volcano was not remotely on the scientific. Another one was El Chichon in Mexico, which erupted in 192. More recently, China and Chile in 2003. These are all large events, volcanoes that have been dormant for many centuries. Trending. Mr. Oppenheimer explained why volcanologists were not studying these volcanoes regularly prior to their major eruptions. He said, scientifically, we tend to be looking at volcanoes that are doing more exciting things, volcanoes that have erupted in the more recent past. I think it is this question of looking globally at volcanoes that we haven't given a lot of attention to. Places like the Andes in South America, Ethiopia in Africa. These are places where not a lot of work has